Hello, friends. Okay, so what an exciting couple of weeks we're about to head into. And I say couple of weeks, actually. There's about 10 weeks worth of really amazing stuff that's about to start taking place. Okay, I'm really excited about all the angles. So I'm going to start with this one. First of all, I had said to y'all, actually back during the snowstorm, that I was going to start doing a book like study, and I'm not going to do it like where we get on a Zoom and all that kind of stuff because I know everybody's so busy, it's just not possible. So what I've started doing, already recorded chapter 1, is there's going to be starting this next week, there's going to be 4 podcasts that are the longest one is like 12 minutes and 45 seconds, but it's breaking down the chapter one day at a time. So there's small nuggets that you'll get every single day, and this is 10 weeks worth of chapters, so I'm going to do 1 chapter a week. So that's where the 10-week number comes from. Also, y'all, I've got another one of these books that I'm going to do a giveaway. And so if you are already a member of the $5 level of Patreon, of A Heart Refined on Patreon, then you're going to get entered in the drawing for this. If you have a friend that you want to be a part of this, or if you are on Facebook and seeing this video and you want to become a part of the $5 level of Patreon, then please sign up, and then this will put you in the drawing. And this drawing is going to be on this next Friday. So you've got a week to get in and get set up. So also remember this, all of the podcasts are free, so you don't have to be on any level of Patreon to get the podcast. However, there's a lot of other little goodies outside of just this little book that you can get that come out on a monthly basis and also on a daily basis with other posts and so on and so forth. So if you don't already know that, a lot of great stuff. You want to get involved. And if you have any questions on how to get involved on Patreon, then reach out and I'll be glad to help you with that. Okay, so then if we're going into what I offer on Patreon, for those of you who are with me, get excited because specifically for the next 3 weeks, and I'm going to expand upon this as I continue to work on it, there are a lot of great ways to mix and make shakes that are going to help your body detox without going through that severe, hard, like detox process where you only have liquid for however many days. That's actually kind of bad for your body if that's all you do. You are in need of carbs to fight infection, to fight sickness in your body. You are in need of carbs to keep that brain on track to produce the serotonin. It's the right carbs, and I'll teach you what to do and how to do that. But at the same time, you can be living effectively in a detox mode by incorporating different shakes. Like the one shake that's going to come out tomorrow, it has some interesting things like romaine lettuce in it. You think romaine lettuce is empty, just water, but there's a lot of other really great nutrients in that are going to help build your body along with the other things that I'm going to show you. I've got 3 weeks worth of shakes already planned for that. You're going to love these combinations. Some of them you're going to kind of look sideways at, but I'm encouraging you, get involved in the process of trying new things. If you want to live a new life, you're going to have to do new things. You know, as in one of the things I talk about in the study on James is part of what brings about as you ask for wisdom, but you do it with doubt, and the reason why God is not going to answer you is because that's more or less you having your feet in 2 camps. You're saying over here, God, help me become healthy or lose weight or any of these things, but at the same time, I'm going to stay over here eating my ho-hos. And that's not going to work. It's just not going to work. You got to bring that foot over into the camp and say, God, help me. I'm truly committed to doing this well. You've provided resource. I'm not the only resource. I'd love to be the resource that you trust, but there's plenty of resource out there that's going to teach you how to do this, not just in a fad diet fashion, but in a truly healthy, gaining health and wellness and weight loss, manifesting out of that health and wellness so that you can keep that weight loss for a long term, or the weight loss has a long-term effect as opposed to just up and down yo-yoing all over the place. And so that's what we're going to do. And like I said, I'm going to talk more about, or I'm going to establish this as we go through the 3 weeks. Some of the things I'm also going to be talking about is if you are dealing with depression, anxiety, malaise, fatigue, apathy, and maybe dealing with some some laziness that rolls out of that apathy. There are actually some ways. Now, I do believe that there is a strong spiritual root to a lot of those things, but it very well could just be that you are nutrient deficient, and if you build those nutrients, those nutrient deficiencies, and you become strong in those areas, you may very well experience some freedom, and you realize then you can be able to pinpoint where the spiritual is still left over as you have become healthy and well. I'm telling you, this is really how this works. This girl, I mean, I think people don't believe me when I say how many pills I took. 55 to 60 pills per day based on my cognitive, air quote, needs. It's definitely not what was wrong with me. There was a basic, I mean, I still have a resume of cognitive issue that I deal with, but the majority of my issue was nutrient deficiency. And the Lord made that clear and made me free through His pharmacy. So that's it. We've got exciting time to come. I am super excited. If you have any questions, please let me help you. Please let me be who I am for you. I'm more than willing to help you grow in this area. And if you are struggling, there's a reason why. Oh, and by the way, I look really dorky right here. This is my podcast mic. So I want to show you that this stuff is really in action. We're doing some really cool things. So lean in. Let me take care of you. Let God show you the way. I love the scripture that says, meditate on His word day and night, and you'll hear a voice behind you saying, this is the way, walk in it. And you know, when there's somebody behind you, you've got to sort of tune that ear to it. That means you've got to do a little work to hear what it is that where He's going to take you from here. And once you listen, once you get that instruction, then girl, you can start running, and your ear is tuned to Him, and you're running and you're listening and you're succeeding. All right. God bless you, friends. Any needs, any questions, any thoughts, anything, you know where to find me. I look forward to hearing from y'all soon. Thanks. Bye.